that bodes well, I think, for the underdog because there's nothing to lose. Nobody's expecting you to prevail, and it gives you a chance to play, I think, with a lot of freedom.
So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Pass to Edwards. Towns on a screen. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. The kick out to Conley. Launches a 3. Jokic grabs the board.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it.
Yeah, highly efficient, nothing extra special there, just effective.
Outside for Porter. Lots of room. Connects. The jumper drops. And Grant, the Nuggets are in uncharted territory this year. They are the defending champs.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, they'll have a target on their back all season. They retain most of their talent and core, and with Jokic leading the way, they remain favorites to repeat.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. The Nuggets getting their last shot to go. Towns with the ball. Checked by Gordon. Clock is at 3. Porter with the steal. Here's Caldwell Pope. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray.
You know, I really like seeing this from Murray. Looking to get his open teammates involved. Being a willing passer is impressive to his teammates.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
Outside Porter. Back to Murray. The ball's knocked loose. Pass to Jokic. To the paint. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Aaron Gordon.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And he's good on the second. And Clark, when Karl Anthony Towns is on the floor, he's one of the best big men in the NBA.
Well, you said it, the key words there, on the floor. I'm sure Cat is frustrated by the injuries he's had over the years, and he's doing everything in his power to stay as healthy as possible.
Now here's Gordon. And Gordon with the big finish.
Hey, and we all know Gordon's a terrific jammer now. He loves throwing it down.
Here's Conley. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
You know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is, that's a tough shot.
Here's Jokic. Porter finds Jokic. Porter with a screen on Gobert. Jokic, no good.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
That's his first personal foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
And you can make a case and argue that Cat is perhaps one of the greatest, if not the greatest, shooting big man of all time, and he's still got a lot of runway in front of him for his career.
And so it's Jokic who brings up the ball for the Denver Nuggets. Goes up at the stripe.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Edwards against Porter. 6 on the shot clock. Rebound Minnesota.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
McDaniels passes to Towns. And here's Edwards. Kicks it out Towns. On the take. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Denver in the lead. On the wing, Porter. Back to Caldwell Pope. Outside for Porter and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 6 to open up this game. Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Towns for 3. Another miss by Minnesota. For Denver, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Here's Murray driving inside. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter.
That tenacity on the drive. Murray is at his absolute best when he's in attack mode.
Towns for 3. Gobert finds Towns. Now here's Edwards. From the arc, Gordon with a steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. Second chance effort. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Love the old school fake by Porter Jr., bringing them in close to make sure he draws the foul.
Porter hits them both. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Grant?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
And Gordon with the basket on the assist by Murray. Gordon's got his second basket.
The inside is where Gordon is really most comfortable and effective. Very few defenders can get to a shot given how high he gets up on it.
McDaniels from long range. Porter pulls it in. Here's Jokic. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
His first personal foul.
Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Such a threat to score. Jokic taking advantage of the defense, being a little overzealous that time.
And Jokic drops them both.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
And so it's Denver finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive effort. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Denver.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
And, you know, in no time at all, they've also started finding points inside, already taking apart that interior defense.
On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Gordon and Jokic the combo inside. And it's Murray in at point guard. That's the group for Denver getting going in the second. Inside, Edwards. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside, Caldwell Pope puts up a 3. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
Murray deciding where to go with it. Puts the move on. Caldwell Pope with a drive.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
Well, Clark, we know Anthony Edwards is a great hooper. But how would you rate his acting ability?
Hey, I thought he was quite good. To be honest with you, B.A., in that Hoops movie, he was playing the bad guy, the villain role. Ant has a huge personality. We saw that on the big screen. Perhaps a second career for him when he's done terrorizing the NBA. Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, the last 5 MVP awards have gone to foreign players. Nikola Jokic told me, I think we're showing that there is a lot more talent in the world. It's not just USA. And I think that's the beauty. We are giving all the kids a chance and an opportunity to see that they can make it. B.A.?
I love that story. Outstanding. Thanks, Allie. Conley passes to Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's McDaniels. And Minnesota again with a bucket.
McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
Outside Porter. And stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And Edwards slams it in.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Exactly. I mean, when you're running neck to neck, those kinds of mistakes tip the scales.
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Gordon finds Porter. Back to Gordon. To the middle. Doubled by Towns. Gordon outside. Pass to Caldwell Pope. 5 on the clock. Porter with a screen on McDaniels. Gordon can't hit. And the Timberwolves with possession. They're on a 16-7 run. And what separates the Nuggets on offense is their efficiency, Clark.
You're right on it, B.A. You rarely see them take bad shots. I mean, they are a well-oiled offensive machine. Adamant about getting quality shots on a consistent basis.
Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
Wheeling and dealing in the pick and roll. Murray, an encouraging sign of him improving as a passer.
Gobert against Gordon. Gobert no good. And so Jokic will bring it up for the Nuggets. Here's Porter outside Murray. Here's Caldwell Pope. 3-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves trail. Tipped. And that'll be Minnesota's ball as it goes out of bounds. Timberwolves able to keep the possession.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's a completely new group here for the Nuggets. It's Brown on the wing. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Denver has gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
His first personal foul. First team.
And he makes the first.
At the line for 2. Skwara.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. 27 seconds left in the first half of this game. Pass to Alexander Walker. And that one is hammered home.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
You know, that time I thought he did it with authority. Tremendous putback at a time when they really need it.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride and makes it look easy.
And he drives in.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that's been very close so far. The Nuggets on top, leading by 1. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. One of the stories here, Jaden McDaniels getting it done today.
Yeah, they've done an amazing job of creating room to operate for him. And then, of course, executing.
You know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
On the court for Minnesota, they've got Kyle Anderson, Troy Brown out there with Jordan McLaughlin. Then it's Nickeil Alexander-Walker, and it's Reed in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Stolen by Reed. Here's Brown, plenty of space. The quick look, no good that time.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving. Get something better.
Pass to Chanchar. Nice D from Reed.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way.
And he should be. I mean, remove all doubt. Get it down, hard, and simple.
Stolen by Reed. Anderson with it. Jackson in his pocket. Here's Alexander Walker. And Grant, you talked about it early in your playing days, blaming yourself for the Pistons not winning. Talk about that pressure on the best player to deliver wins.
Well, B.A., the pressure is real, and it's tough to keep perspective and just control what you can control. When you're tasked with leading a team to victory, you expect it first and foremost from yourself.
Chanchar passes to Jackson. Here's Chanchar. To the inside. Here's Brown. Uses the glass on the layup.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Anderson for 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. The Nuggets shooting a fantastic 57%. Here's Brown. And he goes in for the dunk.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Reed passes to Alexander Walker. Kick out to Brown. Anderson for 3. The dive for the ball, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
Minnesota ball.
Minnesota has got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter. On the wing, Alexander Walker. Clock at 4. And it's McLaughlin missing. The Nuggets have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Well, Chris Finch has done a nice job with this group, Clark. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
Previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
That one's off. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, B.A., they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Pass to Reed. Here's McLaughlin. Soft touch off the glass. McLaughlin's got 6 points.
And that's exactly how you attack length. I love how he doesn't lack assertiveness.
That's well.
Oh, man.
Whoa! Punch, that was.
Bad intentions.
His hang time on the rim puts a sweet cherry on top, B.A.
It's a close game, and those displays of explosiveness can jumpstart a team.
And can put the other team on its heels. We'll see how it plays out.
Well, he may not be a flashy player, but Kyle Anderson is a winner, Clark.
He really is. I mean, he's selfless, understands how to play. You hear that said a lot. It's about IQ, it's about feel, understanding, gets it done at both ends of the floor, and I love the fact that he's a tremendous playmaker at 6'9".
Here's Alexander Walker. Off target from three-point range. For Denver, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Brown. Down low. Chanchar passes to Brown.
Tough one. In a game where every possession is valuable, turnovers can make the difference. And great job to establish position and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. And Denver shooting the rock at 58%. Tipped. On the wing, Alexander Walker. And they take the lead. Alexander Walker's got 5 points in the quarter.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Brown. And stolen by Brown. It's a one-on-one situation. It's deflected. And they'll keep possession. They recover it. Here's McLaughlin. Offline with a 3. The Nuggets trail. Here's Brown. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Brown's got 6.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Outside, Anderson. Pass to Alexander Walker. Knocks down the long J.
Alexander Walker.
Give him 8.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Here's Jackson, and there's the drive, and the layup is good off the glass.
The quickness of Reggie Jackson, terrific. Superb at slicing apart the defense with his drives to the rack.
2 on the clock. Unable to get that one. That shot off. And we've just finished the 3rd quarter. What a tight game we've got going. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
Hey, that was a high-level pass no matter what position it came from. But it does make it stand out a little more when it's made by the big fella.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the 4th quarter could have more action in store for us. We've got Jackson. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Chanchar in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. It's Edwards with a drive for 3. Conley. And another 3 from Minnesota.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide-open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Here's Chanchar, covered by Towns. Here's Strother. Jackson on the wing. Pass to Jordan. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
Well, the paint is Jordan's home turf now. He moves and shoots with real confidence inside.
Outside Edwards. Into the lane. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. You know, we've seen DeAndre Jordan hold a roster spot on a number of teams over the years.
And you got to give him credit for being a hard worker on each one of those rosters. I mean, he doesn't seem to let the business side of the NBA affect how he goes out and does his work. He just goes out and plays hard all the time.
Pass to Caldwell Pope. Gordon outside. Murray against Conley. They kick it out to Murray. 5 to shoot. Back to Gordon to take the lead. And Gordon with the big finish.
Nice job that time by Gordon to keep an eye on the shot clock so that he's under control and not panicking as it winds down.
Jokic on the double team. Pass to Gobert. And the jam by Gobert.
The endless reach of Gobert. Those long arms sometimes seems like he's everywhere. An overwhelming presence on the offensive glass.
I'm not sure what happened there. You just can't give away possessions in this league.
And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the T-Wolves. They lead by 1. Conley goes in. And he lays it up and in.
Yeah, there are nights where Conley has to do it himself, and that's a sign of a veteran point guard, knowing when you have to take over.
They grab their own miss. The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 since this 4th quarter started. Porter with the steal. And here we go, the Nuggets on the fast break. And Gordon with the big finish.
Porter Jr. anticipating the pass there. Got a piece of it with that long wingspan.
Double team on Towns. Outside Conley. Gobert showing his skill inside.
Gobert calling for the ball in moments like these. Big-time games under his belt.
Jokic with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. That's tipped. Pass to Murray. There's the triple. Nails it from beyond the arc.
He wants the ball, has a flair for the dramatic, unfazed in big situations.
And here's Edwards. Towns outside. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Outside Porter. Outside Murray. Now here's Jokic. Fast break. Here we go. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Gobert. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Timberwolves.
I like the fact that they've been very aggressive at the defensive end, tenacious. They're jumping passing lanes and coming away with a lot of steals.
Yeah, one thing I think they should continue doing is attacking the break. Because right now, this defense has no answer for them when they do this.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, his defensive quickness sets him apart.
And a tough break as his second attempt is no good at the line. Edwards against Porter. Towns. Good on the shot.
That's what I'm talking about right there. Game on the line. Towns lets nothing stand in his way.
Pass to Murray. Conley with the ball. Checked by Murray. And here's Conley. Towns outside. Fires the three. Yes. Great play by Conley to set it up. And it's a 6-point Timberwolves lead.
It's a real challenge, a major challenge to face a big man who can shoot like Towns can. He stretches the floor as well as any big guy in the league.
Murray from outside. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. There's the drive. Counted.
Towns is especially dangerous when he's cutting to the rim like this. Really good mobility for a big guy.
Over Conley. The Nuggets with another miss.
I understand why he pulled up for the leaner right there, but the defense adjusted to that very well.
First team foul.
Here's Gobert. And yep, it's good.
This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Murray from outside. Offline. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. It ends up being a fairly easy road win. Allie, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For out.
of the league's strongest backcourts tonight, and this is probably the kind of game that suits your taste. Am I right?
Oh, I love it. I love it, Kevin. This game is going to come down to guard play. It's not just about the backcourt scoring. It's just as much about that strong perimeter defense.
So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the 3, the small forward.
And how can you not love the game of SGA? I mean, a young guard who continues to get better.
Yeah, Greg, all the reports you get out of OKC is that this kid is a worker, and he has turned himself into an all-star with that kind of work ethic.
Here's Williams. Following the basket by Jokic. Giddey, no one around him. Hits it from three-point range.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Murray kicks to Jokic. Passes it to Gordon. Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander.
Denver foul. Nikola Jokic. That's his first personal foul.
And it's Williams with the ball for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. Stolen by Gordon. And now the Nuggets. Fast break. Here's Murray. Gordon finds Porter. Back to Gordon. Outside for Murray. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And there are signs from Jamal Murray that we have seen as one of those fearless players.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throws of the game.
And Brett, what you say when it comes to Jamal Murray, it's all about staying healthy from here on out.
Well, we've seen both sides of it, right, Greg? When he's healthy, they're good. When Jamal Murray is not in the lineup and not confident in what he can provide to the lineup, not so much. So when Jamal is healthy, Jamal's a superstar.
Now here's Williams. 4 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses the baby hook.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
And a wide open look for Porter. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rag. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Here's Williams.
Good to see Gilgeous-Alexander's playmaking evolving here, wanting to get it to the open teammate.
Murray finds Gordon. To the middle. And stolen by Williams. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
It's stolen by Dort. One-on-one fast break. And Gilgeous-Alexander the bucket on the assist by Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6. And it's Gordon with the ball. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They trail by 3. There's a screen by Porter. Here's Jokic. Second shot opportunity. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Drains it from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, not a volume shooter, but the three-point percentages from KCP, they're solid.
Outside Williams. Giddey against Caldwell Pope. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And to the surprise of many, the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent, made the 2023 play-in tournament.
Yeah, obviously they didn't have their top draft choice playing because of injury. And a lot of teams out there and the general public felt this team's really going to struggle this year. But they made the play-in tournament and showed a lot of improvement. So the future bright in OKC.
And the Thunder can't hang on to the ball. The Nuggets leading by 3. 52 seconds left here in the first quarter. Jokic with the bucket.
And Murray with an instinctual play there. He has that ability. You can see the play. It evolves, and he makes a quick decision.
Now here's Williams. Here's Holmgren. Outside Williams. Outside, Dort. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander hits the three-point bomb. 9 points in the game so far.
And it's SGA showing he can play without the ball.
And stolen by Giddey. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. And the foul on Jamal Murray.
That's his second personal
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first quarter. Bucket is good.
Gilgeous-Alexander, fantastic concentration.
Porter dishes to Caldwell Pope. Dort against Porter. Murray the pass to Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
So far, both teams scorching intense. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line. And he makes the first.
And Holmgren possesses sky-high potential. His length and versatility making him such an intriguing prospect.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Now on the court is your high squad. Get live and loud here. Substitution on the court.
And stolen by Williams. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
It's that time of the game, Nuggets fans. Here comes your Nuggets dance team.
Stolen by Jackson. At the end of one, both teams putting up some points. Nuggets ahead. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Nuggets.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
They've really attacked off of the turnovers, so leaking out and capitalizing on fast break stuff.
We've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Jackson in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Denver. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the OKC Thunder is still building, but is it fast enough for their all-star guard, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander? SGA says, I think we're going to be a really good team a lot sooner than people think. So it's pretty easy for me to be patient. I see the growth every day, and I'm super excited about it. Kevin?
And we see it too. Hey, David, thank you. Here's Giddey. Denver getting their last shot to go. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. And Giddey gets it to go. You know, Brent, we know how intense NBA practices can get, but how often do tempers boil over?
Well, practices are where you improve, and it's also a chance for guys who are on the bench to let the coaches know they're ready for more minutes. So that competitive environment is going to cause some dust-ups, and trust me, Kevin, you don't hear about most of the things that go on behind closed doors. I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing, scratching your head to that turnover.
Denver in the lead. Outside Jackson, and there's the drive, and that one good. Jackson's got 4 points in the quarter.
Just dicing through the lane there with Reggie Jackson.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. On the wing, Jackson. The pass to Najee. Now Holiday. Shot clock at 5. And they immediately answer back with the dunk at the other end.
And how about he takes on the defender head on and then throws down the two-hander.
Guys, straight power there. Straight power. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Greg, isn't it amazing the way Gilgeous-Alexander has polished off his game?
The footwork, Kevin, is impeccable. 3-level scorer, makes every shot imaginable. And what's scary, this guy still has another level to get to.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside. Nearly impossible to stop.
Greg, no secret, this Nuggets offense revolves around the two-time MVP, Nikola Jokic.
He's the driving force, no doubt. But, Kevin, they've done a good job surrounding him with the right kind of players, guys that can defend, shoot, and play without the ball. Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
And the Thunder with the possession here. Denver able to drain the 3. Gilgeous-Alexander, that's a 2-pointer. Giddey against Howard. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Buries it from 3-point range. Williams has got 5 now.
And Giddey just that 6th sense to find the open man.
Screen by Jordan. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
Now how about how he sets his man up there, runs it right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Here's Holiday. Pass to Brown. Here's Najee. Here's Brown. Second chance shot. And Jordan with the layup. Now it's a 5-point Nugget lead.
And how about that beautiful display for us of DeAndre Jordan and that wingspan getting to that ball.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Passes to Brown. They set the pick. Kicks it to Holiday. Outside Jackson. And stolen by Giddey. Drops in the breakaway layup. 8 points for him.
Giddey with a long wingspan took advantage there and poked it away.
Denver leading by 3. Pass to Najee. Jackson against Gilgeous-Alexander. Jackson passes to Jordan. Knocked away. Holmgren with the steal. Giddey finds Williams. Into the lane. And it's Williams with the jam.
Smart read from Giddey, just trying to involve his teammates.
Outside Holiday. Over Giddey. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And that's it for the first half of action in what's been a very close game here. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, the defense has got to be a little bit embarrassed. There is no reason why he should just be on top of that rim.
Here's who Mark Daigneault is going to put out there to start the second half. Williams is out there with Williams. Then it's Wiggins, and it's Joe in at the 2 spot.
He's got so many tools, and then you forget how good Murray is athletically. Gets up that time.
Oklahoma City trailing. Takes a 3. Porter pulls it in.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
In regard to the Thunder, they had to go through, Greg, a rebuilding process not too long ago.
Yeah, it was a tough couple years, but they had a plan in place and did it the right way. They made some smart signings and created a very balanced roster.
And stolen by Wiggins. Here's Joe. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. And oh boy, a lot of contact there. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
At the line for two.
Tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is...
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And we're taking a glance here at the Oklahoma City Thunder, Brent. They are all in on the future.
Absolutely. You open up the cupboards there to see what they have, and they are not bare. Massive amounts of first-round draft choices for this front office, and that goes along with some of the young talent they've already identified. This team could get very good very fast with all of that.
And with Jokic now a Finals MVP and an NBA champion, Greg, he's already an all-time great.
And could go down as one of the greatest players ever. He started to pile up the hardware and awards. Amazing what he could accomplish the next few years.
Here's Micic. Wiggins kicks to Williams. 6 to shoot. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Here's Micic. It's hauled in by Michael Porter. Porter's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the inside, Gordon. And that one drops for him. Now it's a 4-point Nugget lead.
And Aaron Gordon not hesitating because the defender was close. He just kept going.
To the paint. Here's Micic. That falls. Nice feed that time from Wiggins. Micic has got 5 now.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Caldwell Pope outside. Murray down low. Inside is Jokic territory.
The marriage of a big man and touch. There it was from Jokic.
Here's Murray. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 9.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Nikola Jokic amazed his teammates with his vision. Aaron Gordon says he's a basketball genius. He plays it like chess, seeing it 3 steps ahead. You've always got to keep your eye on him when he has the ball because he'll find you. Even if you don't think you're open, you're open. He's a point guard, just in a center's body. Kevin?
That is very true. David, thanks. Thunder trailing by 3. Here's Micic. 7 points in the game. Back to Williams. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Count that one for Dort.
And Dort has a nose for the bucket.
And Murray's got the ball here for the Nuggets. Gordon goes in and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Inside, Gordon. And it's Gordon finishing it off.
Now with KCP's improved scoring, defenders are taking note of him and leaving his teammates wide open.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. The feed to Holmgren. Back to Giddey. The pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Driving the lane. And it's Denver with the rebound.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here's Murray. He's got 9. To the inside. Here's Jokic. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Dort. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one.
And just not allowing the close defender to get in his way as Dort plays intense there.
Here's Caldwell Pope. 8 points for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Jokic. Here's Gordon. Tries again. Outside for Murray. Holmgren with the steal. And here comes the break. Here's Williams, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Caldwell Pope.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
And it's been an outstanding game for them at the free throw line, not missing their chances when they get them.
He was able to tie it up. He has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
It's all tied in Denver. And we're coming back in just a moment. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Underneath in the post, it's Gordon and Jokic. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell Pope. And it's Porter at the small forward position. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Jokic with the screen on Dort. And the rejection by Holmgren.
Already set the Summer League record for blocks in his first game. Holmgren, one of the best young shot blockers in the league.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Just 5 to shoot to take the lead. And Gilgeous-Alexander with the layup. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 19 points.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
And just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Good awareness from Jokic. He sees the shot forming and gets over there for the denial.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Something else that has stood out is their up-tempo offense. And these guys have been on the track all game long. They're creating high-percentage looks, getting out there on the fast break.
Caldwell Pope passes to Porter. The Thunder pull it in. Holmgren's got 7 rebounds in the game. And the jump by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Come on, SGA. Put some sauce on it.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Murray. Jokic sets the screen for Porter. Count it, and the foul. That one on Dort.
And you just can't draw that up any better. It's a pivotal moment in the game, and they go with the size mismatch for the lay-in.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Gordon.
And when healthy, Porter Jr. is such a massive contributor, especially on the offensive end.
Williams finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Giddey. Off target with his 3. Denver's gone to three-point range 7 times tonight, knocked down 5 of them. Here's Jokic. The kick out to Porter. To the right side. Here's Murray. Out to the hoop. And it's Murray with the jam.
Jamal Murray wants it, and he got it.
Oklahoma City's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the 4th quarter. Here's Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and the shot is long.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. Has to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Yeah, you won't see him miss many dunks unless you got somebody right in his face, as was the case there on that possession.
Down low, and the dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan has seen these moments before. Not usually the guy called upon, but man, delivering in a big spot.
And the foul on Jamal Murray. That's his fourth foul of the contest.
That's his fourth personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, a three off the inbound.
Porter bringing the D now, some block shots, some turnovers he's creating, and he's coming up with stops.
Jokic with the screen on Giddey, and stolen by Giddey. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Williams passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And an intentional foul right there.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the lead down to just three.
The thing you love about Gilgeous-Alexander is his general feel of playing like a veteran, even though he's still in the early part of his career.
Caldwell Pope against Giddey. Caldwell Pope passes to Jokic. It counts!
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Giddey kicks to Williams. It's in! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And those are the types of shots down the stretch that win you ball games.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possession.
Murray, the pass to Jokic over Williams. Good!
Jokic stepping up big time here.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Money! And that shot brings them to within just one.
SGA quickly becoming the guy you want with the ball in his hands down the stretch.
Murray scanning the floor. And that's a foul called on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And that's an intentional foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
First free throw is good, and that will put them up by 2.
And Porter doesn't make a ton of trips to the line, but he's a steady shooter. Time here to capitalize.
Well, important there to have the three-point lead because only a three can tie it up now.
Here's Giddey over Caldwell Pope. Yes! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And how about Giddey just saying, I got you guys, get on my back, we'll ride.
They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
That's his second personal.
So the first one drops, and that will put them up by 2. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 3-point game. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. They're down by 3. Just 2 seconds left in the game. Guys, what's your take?
And they need a 3 to tie. But look, they've got enough time here to find a good look. They can run a play off the inbound, make sure they get it in the hands.
Thank you, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
example of that. Two teams with a lot of assists.
What you like about both of these teams is every player has an opportunity to touch the basketball. And generally speaking, the more engaged you become, the more you touch it. Doesn't mean everybody gets equal shot opportunities, but these teams play a pretty style of basketball.
A look at the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Inside, we got Williams and Holmgren. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with Josh Giddey, and it's Dort in at the small forward position. And the shot goes in.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Conley against Gilgeous-Alexander. The kick out to Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Dort left side. Over McDaniels. Dort finds Giddey. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside for Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. That one no good. McDaniels with some nice D. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Doris, how about the production we've been seeing from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander?
BA, he has taken that step from star to superstar, simply stated. I think he's got the potential to make multiple All-NBA teams, the ability offensively to attack at 3 levels, and to be equally good on the defensive end of the floor. This guy is something special. We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Pass to Towns. Williams grabs the board.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights, that bucket is automatic.
Holmgren, the pass to Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander against Towns. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
He's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
And Edwards slams it in.
I'll tell you what, it's good to be his age.
Yeah, I don't have memories like that at my age, though. Now here's Dort. Williams on the wing. Pass to Dort. Outside Giddey. Just 5 on the clock. And it's all from 3-point range. The Timberwolves trail. Conley passes to Towns. Back to Conley.
Ball entered from below the basket. Thunder ball.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from 3-point land so far. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander, and slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
This guy is such an explosive athlete. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander goes straight to the cup.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. Count that bucket. Edwards has got 6.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Hey, you look at some of the young star power on OKC. Grant, they haven't had that since the Kevin Durant years.
Oh, BA, I mean, those KD teams were built through the draft. So no matter where they're picking, the Thunder seem to uncover gems.
Now here's Giddey. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Dort for 3. Connects from downtown.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from 3. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
It's Edwards on the wing.
Maybe a little sauce. Anthony Edwards rise high and finish over the defender.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul of the game.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
And that kind of rejection early on energizes your squad. The coaching staff just loves this kind of hustle.
Gets the 3 to fall. 11 points in the game.
The work that Anthony Edwards is putting in as a shooter is there. That range shot so important. Nice 3-point look right there.
The shot by Dort, no good. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Here's Edwards. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
He gets it in there. Giddy's got his second bucket of the game.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Towns. Who poked away. Giddy against McDaniels. And Jaden McDaniels picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Here's Holmgren. Still no points. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Dort. Into the lane. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, Lou Dort off the deck. That powerful frame on the drive. Don't mess with him, boy.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Thunder out in front. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for Oklahoma City.
Well, hey, guys, I mean, can we talk about how unselfish they've been? Just racking up the assist numbers, moving it around with great precision.
They've also done a great job finding openings and exploiting them. Take those lanes when they're given and turn them into points.
Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. And it's Gobert in at center. So that's the Timberwolves 5. Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, B.A., I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Now here's Conley. Outside Edwards. Lets the three fly. Not going to go that time. And the Thunder shooting has been great this game, 58%. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. From deep three-point land. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. And it's out of bounds to Minnesota. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Following the score by Minnesota. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Edwards. Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. SGA from distance.
Another lead change. Give these teams credit. They're really fighting it out.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
Pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. To the middle. And there's Towns on the assist by Edwards. Towns has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns will mix his spots as a scorer, that time doing work inside.
Ooh, too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Minnesota.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Now here's Giddey. Dort for 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple. After years of dynasties and predictable NBA Finals matchups, Doris, we've now entered an era of unprecedented parity.
We have BA, and it's an interesting situation. How about Gobert with the find? On time and on target. Nicely done, Rudy.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. The kick out to Williams. Edwards against Gilgeous-Alexander. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. And that one's good. Giddey
That's about the handle of Josh Giddey. This guy is so good with the basketball in his hands.
And it's Towns penetrating. Oh, it's Towns with the finish.
Wow, the size and speed of Towns, a natural-born highlight reel.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, team's first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
That's good from Dort. What's something that stuck out to you about Lou Dort's game, Doris?
I guess the first thing that pops for me, BA, is how hard he plays the game, how willing he is nightly on the defensive end of the floor to take on the opponent's best scorer, to not get down in the dumps when he's scored upon, and to bring the same effort no matter who he's playing and no matter what he's up against. Boy, defense has no answer for Anthony Edwards' athleticism. What a dunk.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. From outside the arc. The Thunder with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing.
And that one falls for Towns. Despite missing the playoffs in 2023, the future still looks bright for OKC, Doris.
BA, I don't know how you could not be impressed with what they did. They're accomplished in the regular season well beyond what the expectation was. So many people dismissed them at the start. What a bright young core they have.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
From deep, Giddey. The rebound by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 4 rebounds now. They are looking really strong offensively.
Yeah, just terrific momentum. Let's see if they can keep it up. Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Williams against Towns. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go that time. Oh, good D by Edwards. McDaniels finds Edwards. Connolly with the ball. Edwards looking for an opening. And he's going for the oop here. And stolen by Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Knocks it down from distance. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And stolen by Edwards.
Timeout,
Minnesota
timeout.
calls time here.
Good idea to call timeout. It looked like the guys were getting some heavy legs out there.
Here's Edwards. Lays it up and banks it in. Edwards has got 20 points.
Boy, that defense must be better. Anthony Edwards getting it done on the interior.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Timberwolves ahead. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
His penetration was a real problem for them. And then, of course, the monster finishes at the cup.
And on the floor for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. We've got Kenrich Williams. And it's Wiggins in at the 3, the small forward. Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization going all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder are making dramatic improvement. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, now an all-star, says they're gaining confidence. He said, quote, "We know we're getting better. I think guys are kind of getting addicted to that feeling and continuing to grow." Brian, they could be building something really special here.
Yeah, you're right. They could. Skipping no steps either. Thanks, Allie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The 3 ball. A deep 3. Williams grabs the board. And Williams has got the ball here for Oklahoma City. Wiggins passes to Williams. Pass to Joe. For the lead. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. A late second-round pick in 2021, but Aaron Wiggins has earned his way into NBA minutes.
And not a big name in college at Maryland, but he just continued developing, and everyone, of course, runs their own race. He's here now, and he is capitalizing.
Here's Anderson. Good. Here in the second half, this game's still nip and tuck.
Just an insane amount of lead changes. The fans are getting their money's worth.
The free throw drops for Anderson. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him. With the score this tight, you cannot take a chance here. Anderson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Brown, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Pass to McLaughlin. Drives to the hoop, and the layup is good off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 2.
Pretty dime there, the kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
Joe, the pass to Wiggins. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And Grant, when you scan the OKC roster, you see length at every position.
Yeah, it's definitely their philosophy, B.A. We're seeing a number of franchises going that route. What I would say about the Thunder, though, many of their guys still have some strength to add.
And he nails the third.
Oh, boy, rough trip to the line. He could have tied it or even put them up. Instead, he makes just 1 of 3.
McLaughlin, pass to Alexander Walker. Here's Anderson. From down in the low post, it goes. Anderson's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Joe. Williams on the wing. The 3 is up. Joe misses. Minnesota in the lead. Here's Anderson. Uses the glass on the layup. Anderson's got 7 points.
Ooh, how sick was that, guys? I mean, he makes defenders look silly with moves like that.
Here's Williams. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Outside, Anderson. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Here's Brown. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
The floater can be a tricky shot, but that's the right choice.
Anderson pulls it down. Minnesota's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Pass to Reed. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. And it's a 7-point Minnesota lead.
He's got a knack for finishing inside. That's easy money.
Here's McLaughlin. Oh, and there's a one-hand jam.
Oh, excellent excellent way to pad the lead.
Yeah, especially when it's your one throwing it down like that.
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down, my goodness. And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
Here's Anderson driving inside. Soft touch off the glass. Anderson's got 9 points here in the second half.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
A line change here for Oklahoma City.
Substitution on the court.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Gilgeous-Alexander no good. And for Minnesota, their shooting has been incredible, 72%. Here's McLaughlin. Poke loose. And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution on the court.
From the inbound, Edwards, here we go.
You better get out of the way. So much power from Anthony Edwards on that drive. Look out. Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot. But right now, this guy is cooking.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Back to Williams. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Giddey. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns outside. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Lou Dort picks one up.
Yeah, this guy is exceptional for the charity stripe. You want a guy like Karl Anthony Towns who can knock these down as a big.
And so Towns nails them both. Those advanced numbers for Karl Anthony Towns are incredible doors.
And BA, obviously those advanced numbers are something all organizations look at. Cat's got one of the top offensive ratings in NBA history. And listen, his three-point stroke opens up the floor. He can also put it on the deck. He's very efficient. There's a lot to like about Cat.
From deep, Giddey. And again, Oklahoma City, no good. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. Oklahoma City has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. There's the 3. And here's Holmgren, defended by Gobert. Holmgren, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Here's Edwards. Pass to Towns. For 3, Conley. Fires in the triple. And the Timberwolves lead by 18.
Well, you've got to be able to contest. This is a career 37% three-point shooter. You better get out there on Mike Conley.
When you're losing, you can't afford to give the ball away.
The Timberwolves have gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Outside Edwards from the arc. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. The Thunder have got none of their shots to go in this final quarter. 0 for 4. From deep, Giddey connects from downtown.
Boy, if this becomes a consistent part of Josh Giddey's game, look out, because that three-point shot's going to make him so dangerous.
The kick out to Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Gobert. Now here's Towns. Now Edwards. No good. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey passes to Holmgren. The three is up. Up again. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's Gobert. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
Here's Edwards. Takes it inside, and Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the quickness off the dribble drive by Anthony Edwards. Being able to put it on the deck, so important.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Towns with a rebound. Towns has got his 6th rebound on the night.
And the distance between the point totals for these teams tells the whole story. Just a fantastic effort, and you have to give it up for the Timberwolves.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
Now Conley. Pass to Towns. The three. Sinks that one. Now shooting 5 of 10 and looking sharp.
Boy, the go-to scorer that Karl Anthony Towns is. Yes, he can shoot the three, folks. You better check him.
Let's go with a 3. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Now the Timberwolves with it. They're on a 14-5 run. Edwards can't hit.
You know, we've seen him just tear after the rebounds tonight. No fear. You have to love that effort.
Giddey passes to Holmgren. Rebound Minnesota. Towns right side. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
That free throw good from Holmgren.
Yeah, and many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Conley against Giddey. Williams on the wing. Over McDaniels. Oh, rejected by McDaniels. Edwards for 3. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. The guard pair are Murray and Caldwell-Pope. The small and power forwards are Porter and Gordon. And it's Jokic in at the 5 down low. And so the Denver Nuggets get the first points on the ballgame. They get it again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
This is what the team relies on Gobert for, clearing the glass and finishing the play.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Murray.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there. And the defense, no factor, which is why he simply laid it in.
For 3, Gordon. It's hauled in by Edwards. The Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And last season saw the retirement of former Nugget great and future Hall of Famer Carmelo Anthony Clark. He was one for the ages.
And you can't overlook the impact he had, Kevin, and I agree with you. One for the ages as a rookie, helping them break an 8-year playoff drought, and he never missed the postseason in his 7+ years in Denver. It's never easy in the NBA, folks. I mean, great job by Gordon to just dismiss the contact and still score.
Here's Towns. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And with Towns, we're looking at one of the best three-point shooting big men in the NBA, Clark. He is something to watch.
He really is, and when you add in everything else he does, Kevin, he's one of the best players in the league, period. You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size and his position.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw. First trip to the line in this one. And the second free throw, good. Clark, last season, Minnesota's talent was undeniable. But the results weren't there.
You know what, Kevin? They just had trouble puzzling all the pieces together. I mean, this season wasn't a failure by any means, but the outcome didn't match the high expectation. No way, says Gobert. Saves the play and ends it on his terms.
Caldwell-Pope with a wide open look. Porter kicks to Caldwell-Pope. Offensive rebound. Pass to Murray. Gordon with the screen for Murray. And it's Jokic in the corner. 5 on the clock. Puts up a 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Edwards passes to Towns. And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel. For Denver, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tips. Murray. Good work defensively by Conley.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Towns kicks to Conley. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Nice vision that time from Towns. And you know, he's got that skill set.
A baseline jam. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Now here's Conley. Edwards can't hit.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Here's Gordon over to the wing. Here's Jokic. Puts the fadeaway right on the money. Jokic has got 6.
Jokic has such an efficient, soft stroke, especially from this in-between area.
Edwards with it. Now guarded by Porter. Edwards passes to Conley. Lock at 6. Towns dishes to Gobert. Lots of room. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night. And here's Caldwell-Pope. He brings it up for Denver. Trailing by 2.
Yeah, first and foremost, he's a pass-first team player, is Caldwell-Pope. Love seeing that.
Here's Edwards. Here he goes. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in. 8 points for him.
Well, I love the way he goes after it there. I mean, and you've got to respect that. He's rewarded for his efforts of pursuing the ball.
Edwards against Caldwell Pope. Here's Jokic, and Jokic throws it down.
Quick reaction that time by Jokic. Very impressive. Good at rolling to the right spot after setting the screen and doing it quickly.
Outside, Towns. And it's contagious. Caldwell Pope with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
The Nuggets trail. And it's Murray penetrating. And it's Murray with the jam.
And you know finishes like this get Murray pumped up. He's a big-time dunker off the drive now. He'll sneak punch you if you're not careful.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. He gets it in there.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Murray surveying the D. Outside, Porter. Caldwell Pope on the wing. Feeds it to Gordon. To the middle. Jokic lays it up and banks it in. Jokic has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, I like how Gordon dishes the ball. When his teammates are open, he finds them on time and on target.
Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Timberwolves. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Timberwolves?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Boy, grinding it out on the glass. They've really been working for those points.
On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. We've got DeAndre Jordan, and it's Cancar in at the 4.
Check out the vision from Jackson. Doesn't have to make the flashy play, just wants to make the right play.
And Greg finishing last season with the #1 seed in the Western Conference. A lot of people still slept on the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, they'd had great regular seasons before, only to fall short. But with a healthy Murray and Porter Jr., Jokic finally had the help to get it done.
And Denver has possession, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Outside for Jackson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And with the defender draped all over him, Jackson has that strength to fight through the contact.
Here's McLaughlin. And a miss there on the triple. Nuggets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. Here's Brown. Nothing on the board. Unable to get that one. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. So, Clark, here we are, adding tournaments in the Summer League, the in-season, the play-in tournament. The league is creating more elimination-type games in the schedule.
Yeah, you know, I think it's been good. Well received. It's enhanced the games. I think the fans enjoy it. I think the players actually enjoy it, particularly the young players, because they've seen it in other sports leagues. So competing under higher pressure for greater stakes more often, I think overall is a good thing.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here's Brown. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. Holiday's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nuggets.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
And the 3 ball is good.
Not a bunch of energy from the defense, which is why he was free to knock that down.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. Following the 3 by Minnesota. Jackson passes to Cancar. They grab their own miss. Jordan. Here's Brown. Holiday, no one around him. Good on the 3-point shot. Holiday's got 8 here in the quarter.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Reed gets the bucket. Reed's got the game tied up here for the Timberwolves.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Here's Brown. Still scoreless. Reed with the rebound. Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. No good, shot missing.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
Hey, that's crazy there. I mean, insanity. At least wait until you get across half court. My goodness.
Minnesota with the ball, following the miss by DeAndre Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. And another miss by Denver. Minnesota's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Driving inside. Reed misses. Denver shooting 45% in quarter number 2. Brown the pass to Holiday. The Nuggets with another miss. Minnesota shooting has been terrific. 54% on the game. Reed, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Both free throws good from Reed. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
The Timberwolves made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
And going back a season ago, they were a pretty average team at the line, about 76% altogether.
And, you know, there was plenty of blame to go around for that. I mean, it wasn't just 1 or 2 guys. I mean, for the most part, the entire team struggled.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Holiday. Stripped away. Inside. And yes, it's good. Brown's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
For Denver, they have gone 1 for 2 on the night so far from the line. Free throw, good, Holiday. Both free throws good from Holiday. Just 4 seconds left to play here in the half. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Minnesota on top. They're up by 4. A step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
What a welcome surprise that first half. Went above and beyond his usual scoring output.
Well, you know what? They've given him an increased role tonight, and he's taken full advantage of it.
Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And Clark, what can you say about Anthony Edwards? Living up to that first overall hype, he has been spectacular.
Yeah, he has been, Kevin. I agree. Some were surprised he went first overall, but you look back at that draft, he was as good a #1 pick as any of them, and he's certainly proven to be worthy of that status.
Here is Edwards after the Nuggets pick up 2. McDaniels kicks to Conley. Driving in, and it's sent back by Jokic.
What I like about Jokic defensively is what I like about him overall. Great instincts.
Count that 1, and the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Caldwell Pope. Oh, here's Edwards. Finished off by Edwards.
Show us what you got, young fella. Anthony Edwards. Love to see you operate like that.
Here's Caldwell Pope, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Minnesota gets called for the foul. Man, Clark, Contavious Caldwell Pope is sure steady out there.
He really is, Kevin. Rock solid. Not only in being available, but staying available. I mean, this guy has great durability, and KCP, you can count on him.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Caldwell Pope outside. For the lead. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 5 rebounds tonight. Out to Edwards. Outside Conley. The 3. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That'll be his second foul of the game.
First team foul.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Murray against Conley. There's the 3. The Nuggets with another miss.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Here's McDaniels. Another shot. The shot, no good. Good defense by Jokic. Now here's Caldwell Pope. McDaniels defending. And it's Jaden McDaniels with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. He has 5. Down to 5 on the shot clock. For the lead.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Incredibly for the Minnesota Timberwolves, Clark, the 2004 playoffs are the only time they've won a series.
You know, Kevin, with Kevin Garnett, they had a few 50-win teams and some excellent coaches. That just tells you, I think, how hard it is to win in this league.
And the basket by Gordon.
Boy, it's easy to admire the aggressiveness of Gordon. This guy is always looking to take it strong to the cup.
Conley. And it's Denver with the rebound. Wide open look here for Murray. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Murray's got 7. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
And no help on that from Towns. Long stride. And all the way to the rack. Way to go, big fella.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They lead by 1. And they're able to recover. 1:22 left in the third quarter. The Nuggets have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Jokic with this screen on Edwards. It's Caldwell Pope with the drive. Murray the pass to Gordon. Going inside.
You know, it's clear that Gordon is one of the best dunkers in the game. Always looking to bring the thunder.
And Towns throws it down.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a face.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, showing off the bunny.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
Timberwolves leading by 3. Out to Edwards. No good with the triple. Nuggets have gone to even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. 35 seconds left to play in the third. Here's Jokic, and Denver again with the bucket.
And right now, Jokic has it going on. He's doing whatever he wants to out there.
Minnesota's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third, still 0 for 3. Now here's McDaniels. He's guarded by Caldwell Pope. Right side, Conley. Porter with the steal. Murray finds Gordon. And here's Jokic. Defended by Gobert. Fades away. And the last-second attempt does not go in for him.
Not many ways to avoid Gobert when he's on.
It's been all about Karl Anthony Towns for the Timberwolves. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Passes it to Gordon. Back to Murray. Jokic, that's a two-pointer. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Minnesota in the lead. Conley with it. And it's Gordon picking him up. Basket good.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting. Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game. Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
The Nuggets have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. And it's Murray penetrating. Banked in off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 1.
Boy, the contact not affecting Murray one bit. This guy is a really naturally strong player.
And Gobert kicks to Edwards. Takes it inside to the wing right side. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Conley outside. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. The kick out to Porter. From past the arc, drains the three-pointer. And now a 4-point Nugget lead.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
McDaniels. And finally they hit one.
Determination there from McDaniels. Love seeing that. Refusing to be denied on the drive.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Jokic. Gobert with the block. Left side, Edwards.
Oh my goodness! That was special. At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Back to Jokic. Caldwell Pope pass to Jokic. On the drive, Jokic. Plenty of daylight on that shot. Jokic has got 10 points here in the second half.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possessions.
Hey guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine even if he'd have missed it. I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And again, Denver with the triple. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rim.
And, you know, they've been stupendous challenging shots and protecting the rim. Their block numbers really reinforce what we've seen from them in terms of rim protection.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
Gordon kicks to Jokic. There's Jokic being aggressive inside.
I have a lot of respect for Jokic's feel for the game. He plays the right way, sees everything, great vision, and he processes what he sees so quickly.
Caldwell Pope for three. And again, Denver with the triple.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Gordon kicks to Murray. Denver passing it around. Here's Porter. And finished off by Porter.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for Denver.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Jokic.
Boy, he was absolutely relentless at the offensive end, guys. Smelled blood and went for it.
From deep three-point territory. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And he missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
One-on-one fast break. Edwards can't hit. Caldwell Pope feeling it out a bit. It's off. So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily. This was... Thanks so much, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks.
teams who deploy impactful big men.
Yeah, B.A., and in a league where perimeter play so often is the deciding factor, tonight I expect this to be a slugfest inside.
Now Denver's starting 5, and the forward spots, Porter Jr. and Gordon. Manning the backcourt, it's Murray and KCP, and it's Jokic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Caldwell Pope with a drive. Jokic passes to Caldwell Pope, and that's out of bounds. Last touch by Jokic. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for Oklahoma City. It's a three-point game. No good from outside. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Got it.
And some good anticipation there. Murray quickly out, leaking in transition and filling the lane.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Back come the Nuggets on the run. Ahead. Caldwell Pope's shot is off. Well, Brent, everyone has a three-point shot now, but Caldwell Pope is a true sharpshooter.
This guy can really get the job done from the three-point line, and coaches appreciate the stability that he brings to them on the defensive end. What a great plug-and-play two-guard in the NBA.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Jokic the screen. This one for 3. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Jokic gives you such a great foundation out there. He stays so level-headed. That's the kind of leader that this team has been feeding off of.
And Jokic drops them both. And Grant, last season, Nikola Jokic came close to winning his 3rd straight MVP. But in the end, he won something more precious, an NBA title.
And that Finals MVP award more meaningful, both personally and in terms of his legacy. Being a winner is what matters in the end.
Knocks it loose. Dort with a steal. Giddey passes to Dort. Back to Giddey. Gordon with a steal. Dort against Porter. Pass to Jokic. And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. The layup off target.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
There's no question. He is connecting from those kind of spots on the floor. It is just a huge boost for what they can do offensively.
Fires for 3. Pure from three-point range.
You got to stay connected to Caldwell Pope. He's a knockdown shooter, and he can get it going.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Williams misses.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And that's a staple move from Aaron Gordon.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Boy, the offensive instincts of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, really something to see.
Yeah, an incredible instinctual scorer and just a knack for making things happen offensively, whether that means him scoring or setting up others. This guy is an elite offensive player. These strides that SGA has made in the past couple seasons has a lot to do with the kid's work ethic.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Williams' shot is good.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Gordon can't get it to fall.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go, even with the defense not really a factor.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. Giddey's got 6 points.
And a nice stroke. That's coming along for Josh Giddey.
Pass to Jokic. Gordon with a screen on Holmgren. Here's Jokic. The Thunder with the rebound. There's 1:17 left now in the first quarter. Caldwell Pope with it to the wing, right side. Jokic with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. And it's Jokic missing. And it's Dort with the ball for OKC. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Williams. Give him 8 points now.
Not afraid to try his luck down there. Giddey on the interior.
Jokic finds Murray. Right side Porter. Outside Caldwell Pope. Pass to Jokic. And he makes it on the layup.
The skill set is there. Jokic, very tough cover for a lot of centers in the league because of how unique he is.
Now here's Giddey. Banked it in off the glass.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Jokic in the post. Holmgren's there. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Giddey.
That's the defense, knowing Jokic is the former MVP, not giving him an inch, but that results in a foul.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Giddey against Caldwell Pope. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. This shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
And Giddey just that sixth sense to find the open man.
Here's Murray. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Out of bounds, it'll be Nuggets ball.
And it's really tough to catch a pass from that distance. He's asking a lot of his teammates to reel that one in.
And so it's Josh Giddey making highlights for Oklahoma City. He put together 10 points in the... Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Thunder?
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Getting to the inside is really important, but it's how close you can get to the basket. It feels like these guys are all around the rim in their attack tonight.
On the floor for Denver, getting going in the second. We've got Jackson. He's out there with Justin Holiday. DeAndre Jordan is out there with Christian Brown. And it's Chanchar in at the 4-man position. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Michael Porter Jr. never lacks for confidence in his jump shot, but he said, offense for me should be an autopilot. I should be focused on the intangibles, the defense, the rebounding, the dirty work. That involves you in the game. Brian, the buy-in and the commitment to the little things has not gone unnoticed.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great point. Thanks, Allie. 4 on the clock. Here's Holiday. Rejected by Holmgren.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this.
Najee, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Shot clock violation. Oklahoma City ball.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 6 from three-point range thus far. Many people were disappointed that Chet Holmgren lost his rookie year to injury, Brent.
Well, none more so than Chet Holmgren, who's an incredible competitor, but all of the talk is the anticipation around him coming back more well-built, more skilled, and ready for the league in what it has to offer a big man.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Jackson, pass to Najee. Here's Jackson. Inside. Najee, good.
And good recognition from Reggie, open teammate.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Dort's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Brown passes to Najee. Now Jordan. Back to Najee. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball.
Oklahoma City ball.
Thunder with a lead. The crossover. Oh, Jordan with the block.
And Jordan, a defensive stalwart, crushing the opposition with his shot blocking.
And stolen by Williams. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City from deep Giddey. He's off on that one. And so Jackson Jr. will bring it up for Denver. Najee passes to Jordan. And stolen by Holmgren. Here's Dort. And a nice finish on the layup. Dort's got 5 points in the quarter.
Throwing off the defense, creating a shot. Dort becoming a problem now.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, Brent, this Thunder team is so young, but poised to be a factor now. How much does the play-in experience factor in for these young guys?
Well, I think it's huge, B.A. They're going to be hungry. It's so crucial for young players because the next time that they're there, it's not going to be the first time. So this team is going in the right direction.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Jokic is checked in for Jordan. Gordon comes in for Najee. Caldwell-Pope's checked in for Holiday. And Murray subbed in for Jackson. Jokic just out muscling the defense.
Great focus from Jokic, tough to throw off balance.
And it's Oklahoma City's ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Gilgeous-Alexander. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's going to be on Jamal Murray.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Well, Brent, the past several years have been the brightest in Nuggets history.
And it makes perfect sense. I mean, B.A., you go out and you find a player that elevates everybody else, a guy who becomes the 2-time MVP. The talent on the roster has taken strides. They've done a great job in the draft process. It's great to see Denver becoming a legitimate powerhouse in the Western Conference.
Murray from outside. Porter with it, and it's Giddey picking him up. Here's Jokic, the big man, Jokic.
Oh yeah, the Joker's running wild.
Michael Porter Jr.
Oklahoma City has gotten 5 of their 9 attempts from deep to go. Back to Williams. Launches a 3, gets it to go. His second make in 6 tries.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Jokic passes to Murray. Jordan up top. 5 on the clock. And the Nuggets hit again from deep.
Retaliation triple from KCP.
Williams finds Dort. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Williams on the wing. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong take from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, the big man not going to slow him down from getting that deuce.
Outside for Porter. Giddey against Caldwell-Pope. To the paint. Here's Jordan. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Not allowing the defense to cover him or alter his shot there was DeAndre Jordan getting to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Giddey. Fires the 3. No good there. Now a timeout called by Denver. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And that'll do it for the first half of play. Thunder out in front. They're up 7. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And if you're just joining in, 1 half is in the books. 1 half to go. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here, guys.
Through 2 quarters of play, he's been an excellent source of points.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Kenrich Williams, and it's Williams in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group for Mark Daigneault starting the second half. The Nuggets need to get one up. Here's Caldwell-Pope. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Caldwell-Pope's got 10 points. Oklahoma City has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Here's Joe. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Caldwell-Pope. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
As good a passer as anyone in the league. Jokic, a center, folks. That's just silly.
We hear that label unicorn thrown out there a bit these days. But Nikola Jokic, he is truly one of one, Brent.
Yeah, incredible to watch the way that Jokic is able to control the game and pick his spots, BA, to impact it, whether that's by rebounding the ball and playing physical, dishing the ball and making some assists happen, or shooting the ball from the three-point line. What a complete package he is.
Here's Wiggins. He takes it in, and it's Denver with a rebound. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray passes to Jordan. Jokic against Williams. Now here's Murray. He has 6 for the lead. And the Nuggets getting another bucket to fall.
And Jokic is a very efficient mid-range shooter. He'll take advantage of you there.
Takes the 3. And it's Jordan with the rebound. And here's Denver. They've gone on an 8-0 run. Pass to Porter. And he can't get that one. And Wiggins has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half.
First personal foul.
All right, Grant, I'm going to ask you to put on your executive hat now. Tell us what the key is to establishing culture in an NBA organization.
Ooh, BA. Culture, structured accountability. It's about getting the right group of guys, having strong leadership. And, of course, it only works if the coaches and players fully buy in.
So Oklahoma City ends up going with a new group. Pass to Porter. On the wing, Caldwell Pope. And here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Ah, picture perfect roll. Cutting the defense to pieces with the quickness was DeAndre Jordan.
Williams with it. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, BA.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is. Back to Jokic. Dort with a steal. Here's the break from Pete Giddey. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 4 rebounds in the game. And you think about beautiful basketball, Brent. Look no further than these Denver Nuggets.
No doubt about it, BA. It's like a symphony out there with this ball club. Just the ball movement, the player movement, the guy's willingness to sacrifice the first shot to get the better shot. And Jokic is the conductor.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates. A very heady passer for a big man.
And the foul called on Chet Holmgren. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Here's Jokic. 14 points for him. And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, I don't think he's shot more than 10 shots outside the paint the last few years, so dunking is what he does.
Gilgeous-Alexander double team. Pass to Giddey for 3. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Caldwell Pope on the drive. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Used the speed and got to the lane to convert. KCP saw a sliver of daylight, and he took it.
Dort outside. Giddey finds Dort. Back to Giddey. Now Gilgeous-Alexander. And again, it's Oklahoma City.
This is what Gilgeous-Alexander does. He attacks you relentlessly.
Here's Porter. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
And what's unique about Michael Porter Jr. is almost impossible to block his jumper.
At 6'10", Grant, he's got that high release point. How are you going to close out and do anything to disrupt this guy in his shooting window? Nearly impossible. He's an elite offensive shooter.
And that one's good. Giddey.
And Giddey, one of those guys who really can stuff the stat sheet.
Jokic passes to Murray. Back to Jokic. No good that time. Ooh, some solid defense from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pushing it up now. That's good from Giddey on the assist from Williams. Williams has got his 5th assist in this one. Jokic passes to Murray. Outside Porter. Fires from deep. Misses the three.
So much talk about the work ethic of Gilgeous-Alexander. Strong defensive play that time.
That takes us to... And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
The passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court right now for the Nuggets. On the perimeter, KCP and Porter Jr. Nikola Jokic is out there with DeAndre Jordan, and it's Murray in at the 1.
And Murray, the kind of player that's earned the trust of his teammates to take that kind of shot.
Back to Giddey. Outside for Dort. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. With the drive, Gilgeous-Alexander powers his way to the rim.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Caldwell Pope against Williams. Some solid defense from Williams. And a fast break now for the Thunder. Jokic grabs the board.
Won't see him miss that one too many times.
Yeah, that happens. Important thing is for players, just don't beat yourself up and make a miss like that cost you another play. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Pass to Dort. Giddey with it. He's covered by Caldwell Pope. Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. SGA doing his thing in close.
And he's got the ability to do damage inside and out. SGA's not going to miss that.
Outside Murray. And Josh Giddey is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Caldwell Pope, the pass to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Caldwell Pope finds Jordan. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
Gordon, he's checked in for the Nuggets. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Here he goes. A quick step bucket by Shea.
Well, we've talked so much about Gilgeous-Alexander's athleticism. This is the reason why, on display.
Murray against Gilgeous-Alexander. Murray passes to Jokic. Left side, Caldwell Pope. Murray with it. Now guarded by Holmgren. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
If you're a defender and you're leaning just a little bit, Jokic is going to take advantage of you.
And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
They've been slippery getting into the lane all game long, putting that help defense to the test.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Nuggets. They trail by 6. Pass to Gordon. Jokic the screen. Gordon the pass to Jokic. Great D that time from Holmgren. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 5 of 6 shots to go in the fourth. From the wing, SGA with the big finish on the fast break.
Gilgeous-Alexander positioning himself well and knew exactly where to get to in the open space.
Here's Gordon. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Murray's got his 4th assist in this one.
Well, if you came here looking for a scoring battle, I think you made the right choice.
Yeah, both of these teams locked in on the offensive end. It's going to be a high-scoring affair tonight.
Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
that's his 2nd personal foul.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option.
One shot.
The ruling
In for the Nuggets,
stands.
number 7.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear what the Nuggets head coach was saying to his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
Thanks for that, Allie. Out to the right wing. Jordan finds Jackson. Shot clock at 5. From deep. They kick it out to Murray. Beyond the arc. Takes a 3. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for 3.
Jamal Murray sort of carrying the flag for Canada and all the great players who have infiltrated the league over the past couple seasons. He is a bucket getter.
And he nails the 3rd.
The team struggling to come back. He really wanted all of those free throws.
Thunder with a lead. And it's Williams off the drive.
Denver foul. Jamal Murray. 3rd personal foul. Second team.
So the first one drops. And that stretches their lead to 8. And so both free throws good. And it's a 9-point game here. The Nuggets have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Pass to Jokic. 50 seconds left in the 4th. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Jokic. He's covered by Holmgren. From behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Buries it from 3. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 39.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Gordon outside. 4-3. Kept alive. They kick it out to Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Misses there. And so it's the Thunder taking care of business in this one. A competitive game.
Kevin, the hungrier, the better, if you ask me. When you've got all that youthful energy and ambition out on the court, very special things can happen.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Timberwolves. Edwards with the screen for Conley. And the layup is good.
Mike Conley continues to perform at a high level. Over a decade as a pro, still doing work.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Edwards. Back to Conley. To the inside. The kick out to Towns. 6 to shoot. Here's Gobert. The Thunder pull it in.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. My goodness, what a career.
Now here's Gobert. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Giddey. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the Thunder, another three.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Edwards against Giddey. Outside Conley. Here's McDaniels. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds, and last touch by Holmgren.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Nobody near Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Well, pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. This guy can score it, but make sure you're lifting up the guys around you.
The kick out to Towns. Sinks the three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
The Timberwolves have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Edwards can't hit.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good look.
What an effort by Lou Dort in transition. Gets up the floor, makes himself the best option.
Conley. Here's the pass to Gobert. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Williams. And finished off by Williams.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely great. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
For Rudy Gobert, he is one of 4 players, Doors, to win Defensive Player of the Year 3 times.
And you think back, Kevin, he was a late first-round pick in 2013, probably has exceeded all expectations. He has obviously cemented himself as one of the all-time defenders in NBA history. Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass. Well, deliver the pass where your teammate can do something with it. Nice.
Here is Edwards. Following the basket by Lou Dort. And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Thunder.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
They've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 7 points in the game.
Boy, the more you watch Shai Gilgeous-Alexander play, the more he shows you the aspects of his game just getting better and better and better.
Gilgeous-Alexander hits them both. During the summer of 2019, DB, Oklahoma City traded Paul George to the Clippers.
They got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander in that trade, who goes on to become an all-NBA selection and looks like his future is like all-star level every year. Not only that, you got a boatload of picks, one of which was Jalen Williams, who's a big-time upside player in this league. Wow, what a deal for this group.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Gilgeous-Alexander, good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 11 points.
It's very long, and SGA so effective around the hoop because of that length.
No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. No good on the triple. To the paint, here's Williams, and it's Williams throwing it down.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Minnesota shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
Boy, young talents like Anthony Edwards, so exciting to watch. You know, you've got to adapt to the NBA and continue to grow and reach your potential. But there's this infectious joy and a great smile that he plays with.
Giddey, no good. Outside, Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Right side, Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And so it's Oklahoma City. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, we've seen the Thunder really take control here.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Dort and Williams up in the forward positions. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Holmgren in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second.
Boy, the young fella knocking down the three to answer on the other end. Wow, go ahead, Gilgeous-Alexander.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside. That's his fourth miss. He's made 5 of 9. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thank you very much, Kevin. Oklahoma City is a franchise that has to have patience. Coach Mark Daigneault said there's no schedule. That's the biggest thing. There's a way of operating that we're very confident in and that we're going to bet on. And that's developing, having a good environment, and trying to play a style that scales forward. We're just going to keep our head down. Kevin, back to you.
And keep going straight ahead. All right, D.A., thanks. Greg, we were just talking about Chet Holmgren, and he's a lot tougher, I think, than his frame might indicate.
Physically and mentally, he does not back down. In fact, he's often the one who initiates contact. You think you're going to bully him, he's going to try to bully you.
Here's Giddey. Off target from three-point range. Timberwolves trail by 10. Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. It's stolen by Dort. And now a fast break for the Thunder. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And great recognition. Holmgren saw the open floor and took advantage.
Edwards inside. Giddey defending. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
The Thunder leading by 10. Back to Dort. Tries the spin move. Jacks up a three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 assists in the game. Here's McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniel.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Holmgren with the steal. There's the triple. Dort misses. Timberwolves trail by 13, and it didn't take long for Anthony Edwards to cement himself, Greg, as Minnesota's franchise player.
He is one of the best young players in the league with clear superstar potential. The future of the Timberwolves starts with Edwards.
You can see the work Lou Dort has put in to make himself a threat from three. That's a pretty looking shot right there.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. Towns the pass to Gobert. There's the drive. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Williams. The tray. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Towns with the bucket.
I'll tell you what, it's hard to stop Karl Anthony Towns when he's looking to score. He's got every trick at his arsenal.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander outside.
Oh, that was a great effort defensively. Get a hand up in the face of the shooter. It's so important.
Passes it to McDaniels. He kicks it to Towns. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And guys getting into a nice groove here, starting to feel it.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
They get it back, and there's Gobert putting it right back in.
Listen, at just over 7 feet, we know Gobert is going to be terrific on the glass.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Outside Conley. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Well, finishing quarter strong. Every coach preaches it. Nice work.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for the Thunder. He ends up dropping in 2 from distance, making a difference from long range in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy. Ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. Oklahoma City shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
And sports may be the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You got to have game, right?
Kevin, it's a beautiful thing. Some players grew up with a father in the NBA. Others were a world away. Either way, when you get here, you know you've earned it. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
I got to believe that's something the coach talked to them about at the halftime. They have valued each possession.
The kick out to Williams. Wiggins outside. The basket is good off the assist from Williams. Wiggins has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And cutting into the lead with the big one-hand throwdown.
That's how you get your team back into it. The Thunder leading by 12. Outside Williams. And it's out of bounds. Oklahoma City able to retain possession. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Josh Giddey is very capable off the dribble, and at 6'8", he's starting to use his size to finish. Coach Mark Daigneault said he's definitely physical. Before, he was just trying to shoot over people, but now he's taking up space, using his size and strength. He's getting a lot more around the basket. Kevin?
Yeah, he is getting into him. D.A., thank you.
You have to have the vision to find the open man. Beautiful pass.
And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat. Yes, that goes in. McLaughlin's got 5 points now this quarter.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
And finished off by Williams.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Really, the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The Timberwolves shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
At the line for the Timberwolves.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Out to the wing. Kicks it to Williams. The pass to Micic. Stolen by Anderson. One-on-one here. There's the killer two-handed slam.
And with the pace of today's game, transition defense is at a premium.
I don't think anyone was catching him on that play. That is unbelievable.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And Oklahoma City going with a whole new group out there. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota.
Substitution on the court. 2 minutes remaining in the third.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey, no one around him. Oh, good on the three. Timberwolves trail by 7. Anderson outside. Driving inside. And easy 2 points on the layup. Anderson's got his second basket of the game.
And since halftime, this has become an intense ball game.
They are getting after it hard. It has become a real battle out there.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Doris, you don't see many players in the NBA that play the way Lou Dort does. Wow.
Kevin, this guy is legit as a defensive player in the NBA. Loves to do the dirty work. May play the two-guard position, but his frame and his game play more like a forward. The kid plays with so much ferocity.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the first one drops.
Shooting for Minnesota, Troy Brown Jr.
And Brown drops them both.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. The shot's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
There's so many ways Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can create for this offense. He's becoming one of the top scorers in the game.
Here he goes. Brown outside. Out to the right wing. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Clearly a foul.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
Here's McLaughlin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering.
Long 7-1 with that 7'6" wingspan. Holmgren can alter or block just about every shot in his vicinity.
Williams inside the line. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. Timeout called, first of the game for Minnesota.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Holmgren with the steal. Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast.
The previous play is under review.
Check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we go to the fourth.
And to me, guys, it looks pretty clear-cut on the instant replay. I mean, the ball was out of his hands in time. I think they'll confirm this one pretty quickly.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock. And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. And we'll be right back after this. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game. And it's presented, as always, by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. The post pair form will be Williams and Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Josh Giddey. And it's Dort in at the small forward. It's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And here's Edwards from the arc. And Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And Dort gets it to go.
I get a sense of Lou Dort's physicality and the strength in that frame. What a nice-looking finish. Woo!
He'll kick out to Towns. And he makes that one. And that's now 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Wow, insanely tough to get a shot off when Rudy Gobert is around. Wow.
Here's Edwards. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Oklahoma City leading by 5. Pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside, Dort. Shot clock at 6. Here's Williams. Holmgren dishes to Williams. Dort. His 3-pointers off the mark. Timberwolves trail by 5. Into the lane. And the shot goes in. McDaniel's got 5 points in the quarter.
That's a great setup by Towns. You love to see that vision from your big man.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Guys, the D hasn't had an answer for the three-point shooting, which is why they continue to just fire away from deep.
And another theme in this game to me, guys, has been how lethal they've been in transition. Attack on the break and make sure you convert.
And the shot is good.
How about that handle? The dribble drive by Anthony Edwards, so tough.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Edwards. And there's Gilgeous-Alexander. That's good on the assist from Giddey. Giddey's got 3 assists in the game. Pass to Gobert. Back to Conley. And it's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with the rebound. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. At one point, they led by 16. Stolen by McDaniels. Gilgeous-Alexander against Conley. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Rudy Gobert is so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. from downtown sinks the triple.
Boy, Giddy, if he becomes a knockdown three-point shooter, you will not be able to guard this guy.
Edwards drawing the double team. And the rejection by Holmgren. Out of bounds, Oklahoma City takes possession. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddy against Conley. Giddy kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. It's Gobert with the block. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And with that, the Thunder lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Karl-Anthony Towns.
Oh, does he deliver? That is a determined young fellow right there. Karl-Anthony Towns.
Passes to Dort. He takes it in. 5 to shoot. Good! And he has brought them to within 2 points.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound, Minnesota.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping. We know this about Anthony Edwards. He is fearless in these moments. That's a big-time clutch delivery.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Williams. Knocks down the trifecta.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Conley's shot is off. And they commit an intentional foul. It's another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And so it's Oklahoma City with it. And he commits the intentional foul. That's the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, despite his young age, has always been rock solid in his confidence. Here's a big-time moment for him to deliver.
And that's curtains for him. Some really good work at the charity stripe to close this one out.
He muscles it in through the contact, and they call the foul. He's on his way to the free throw line.
Gobert is not fazed by these moments. He wants to be the man.
Gobert, no good on that free throw. And they need to stop the clock, so there's a foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he gets them both, and it's a 5-point game. So we see the Thunder get the win here. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds.
Yeah, and for me, Kevin, what stood out is just the